Like, before, I would say it was just me not pressing at the time, but I am sick of editing these videos and hearing me press the button and nothing happened. Yo, I'm about to put this down, bro. These bosses are getting annoying. And he cross maps me with an unblockable while I'm locked into the... They have a insanely tracking, half your health dealing, unblockable attack that they can do from off camera from fucking halfway across the map. Dog shit. Guess who's farming for engagement? Look, I'll give the explanation as we go, so let's get into it. So, boss 1, we get this gargantuan beast squid, and he's basically a tentacle flailing bullet sponge. But this boss served as the beginning of the end for me. Yay. So, yeah, he has this unblockable attack just like everyone else, except the parry timing on it is ridiculously early, like way earlier than everything else, bosses or whatever. Anyways, it's basically a spring attack. It charges, then instantaneously comes out. There's no like rock, there's no swing, there's no nothing. It just charges and then bam, it happens. And this attack can hit you from any distance in the arena, so if you're right next to him, you have to parry extremely early. When he's across the map from you, you have to parry early, but if you're off, but you know, early, but not as early, but if you're a split second off, he insta-kills you because he crosses the map in like 3 frames. But he doesn't even cross the map that quickly. It kind of feels like you die before he even gets close to you. It's really silly. Anyways, in this game there's a flash when people do these unblockable attacks, and that flash is a great indicator of when to parry. Some attacks you do it as soon as you see it, some are hair off, some are hair early. Nonetheless, with this attack, it seems like the flash is just lying to you, because when I'm editing, I can hear myself pressing the fucking parry button as soon as it flashes, and at times as soon as he moves. So he moves a little bit after it flashes, so I'm pressing it at different times because it wasn't fucking working, and no dice. It's not I pressed the... Nonetheless, I eventually get the extremely early parry down, and I was able to finish the fight. How did I deflect that and still take damage?
I guess there's nothing to worry about.
I can't see. As much as I hate it, I need him to do that, I need him to do it unblockable. There we go. He did it unblockable and didn't stun him. Thank you. I don't even... I should be proud. I should be like screaming and yelling, but that didn't feel... He so far is the worst boss I fought. Oh my goodness. Like the other one, at least it was like... You know what I mean? Like it was the same style, but the way he was designed made it more appreciable, if that's even a word. So after this extremely long cutscene and some bond building, we get to the next area. Boss 7 is a mermaid siren lady, right? And the boss itself isn't bad at all. She's actually a pretty good boss, but she's in the opposite end, she's on the opposite end of what I assume is this game's poison swamp. And outside of the spawning grace, there is only one other battle flag in the area and a small amount of enemies. The problem is most of the said enemies are in the poison swamp. And there is a mini boss guarding the only other flag or grace or spawn point, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And when I went to defeat this mini boss I'm unfamiliar with, I caught an unblockable spirit attack to the back by a mermaid that was aggroed onto me off fucking camera, right? So, long story short, I just tried to speed run to the fucking boss. Bad idea, because your morale needs to be a certain level for you to use your wizardry spells, which are very important to the build that I'm running. And when your morale is low, you're basically fighting at a disadvantage. You're basically debuffed at that point, right? And they have a buff when they have a significantly higher morale than you are. So, the game is forcing you to clear the poison swamp in the entirety of the staging area, so you have a fair fight. And I wasn't up for that. I was getting really annoyed. I just wanted to fight the fucking boss or clear a little area, get my morale up, have a save point, respectable distance away from the fucking boss, and then run into the boss room and handle business. But no, unless you defeat that mini boss mermaid, and I got jumped every time I fucking fought her, unless you beat her, you basically have to cross the whole fucking area to get to the boss fight. So I uninstalled the game because I wasn't having no time for that, and I wrote this script. But I deleted that script that I wrote and rewrote this one in a few days. Because a few days later, which is today, I realized the game was trying to get me to do something so the boss fight would be easier, and I ignored it, then it complained about it. That's not fair. The game clearly wanted me to clear the poison swamp before I went to the boss, and they made it completely obvious that if you didn't do that, when you got to the boss, you would be at a significant disadvantage. So I was like, okay, I was irrational. Let's come back, give the game a chance, do what it told you to fucking do. So I cleared the poison swamp, and outside of me getting jumped twice and dying to the mini boss despite me being over leveled by like 10 levels, 10-15 levels, that mini boss fucking two-shot me. But besides that, wasn't too bad. And after that I beat Baishe, or I'm just gonna call it Banshee, first try. It was a little gimmicky, but I did it. Oh my gosh, I hate that attack. Oh my god. She sucked. After beating Banshee, she transforms into a snake. We follow said snake into a hidden room where we discover a lady. The snake was protecting her from, our next and final boss this episode. And the following area was debatably worse than a fucking swamp because the enemy spacing is awful and you're basically getting jumped the entire time. Which, to be fair, isn't bad given in this game you don't have to face someone to parry them. So you can parry somebody as long as they're not behind you, but a lot of the times they run behind you. Anyways, that's not the issue. The issue comes when these guys have health deleting, unblockable attacks that they can infinitely spam. And there are any iframes in this game unless you're doing a fatal strike. So, if someone does an unblockable while you're mid-attack animation, GG's. Or you just parried a combo and they start their unblockable attack while you're in the middle of a parry, GG's. Two enemies start an unblockable attack at the same time, but they're going to land at different times, GG's. And the aggro range of these enemies are absolutely ridiculous. They will chase you across the fucking map. And while it's realistic that guards will chase you to the ends of the earth, or at least to the end of the respective property, which is the entirety of the fucking area of where you are in this goddamn game, and they will probably track you very well, realistically, that doesn't mean in the fucking video games these dudes should follow me across the goddamn map. And you know what I'm saying? And even then, not too bad, right? If they separate, or some of them de-aggro, or some of them go passive after a set amount of time. But no, they just all aggressively chase you across the fucking map, and they just swarm you, right? And they all exclusively attack you until your AI companion hits one of them, which sometimes doesn't fucking happen at all, right? Or it happens when you have no health or already fucking dead. But this dog shit area was just preparing you for its equally as shitty boss. So, I eventually make it to the boss room, and this boss has 6 or 7 mimic tiers, or shadow clones if you will, and while the aggro range and aggression of these shadow clones are noticeably toned down, this fight still found a way to piss me off. It didn't... Yo, I'm getting sick of this game and it not registering the deflex, bro. I pressed the fucking button. Do it. Holy shit. Like, before I would say it was just me not pressing it at the time, but I am sick of editing these videos and hearing me press the fucking button and nothing happened. Holy shit, bro. At least his spawns aren't just ultra aggressive, but that doesn't make them any less annoying. See, how come it registers that one? But it doesn't register his. I pressed it at the same time. I can't fucking heal because they keep spamming me with those. Bro, I will... I'm assuming they don't respawn. You might as well just take them. Here, just kill me. I'll just destroy y'all one by one. Just focus on 1v1 him or some shit. Because just try to focus on him. This area is ass, bro. I honestly... And it insta-kills? Yo, I'm about to put this down, bro. These bosses are getting annoying. He just got a freebie off because they just stunned me. Holy shit, bro. Bro. I don't care. I'm not a fan of it. And then he just does that off camera. And I can't switch to him in time because there's 8. Yo. I'm not gonna make it to that 20-minute mark that I set. I'm really not if it keeps doing this, bro. I'm really not. Now there's 2 of them fighting me at once. You see that? I didn't even see him start the attack because he's off camera. Oh my gosh. Kakachow's getting his shit worked. Yes, it is. And he cross maps me with an unblockable while I'm locked into the... Oh my gosh, bro. I'm saying this too much with this fucking game. I like the idea of the fight, but the execution is fucking terrible. The more of his minions you kill, the easier the fight gets. But the problem is, they keep cross-mapping you with fucking wizardry spells, and also, they have a insanely tracking, half your health dealing, unblockable attack that they can do from off-camera from fucking halfway across the map! Dog shit! Chow chow. No, it's not. You have to parry the attack for it to... And I can't lock onto him. I'm pretty sure it'll still parry it if you're not locked onto him, but it's just still a shitty thing that somebody can cross-map you with an unblockable when you're not even fucking looking at him. I can't... What the... Oh my gosh. Thank you. No, you just suck. Oh, he's the real one. No, that one was just skill. I knew it was the real one, and as soon as he charged up, I should have recognized that it was that attack and ran out the way. So that's not in the game, but still. That one wasn't the game's fault, but it's still annoying. Oh my goodness. In the... And it didn't register. Alright, you get 2 more attempts out of me. I'm not gonna hold you. You get 2 more out of me. It is what it is. So I forgot which one's the. I can't even. He's literally teleporting straight to me and just jumping me. One more, Tim. Oh my. He's so passive, and then you take out an excellent amount of his fucking guys, and then he just teleports on you and hits you in the back. What a great fucking boss. I mean, realistically, it makes sense. He used them as bait because they're not real to get a backstab on you, but bro, if they would have stunned me out of getting that, I would have been so pissed off. And that's speaking as if I'm not already pissed off. Why does that track so well? How did that touch me from that far? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Look, great game, cool concepts, but I like the boss variety. I really love what they did with the bosses, but the execution of the bosses is a little fucking annoying. I'm not gonna lie to you, especially when anything can either delete half or the entirety of your health bar from off camera is ridiculous. And I know what the next thing I'm about to say is a little get good per se, but if somebody has an AoE attack that insta kills you, right, the very least they can do is give you one, an opportunity to parry it. Maybe it could have been parried if you're up close to him. I don't know. I think I did it by accident. But the bare minimum, give like some indicator of how far the attack goes. Because I could have sworn I was out of reach of that. And it looked like one little strand of lightning came out and touched my pinky toe and insta-killed me. And then you have to start the fight over again to where you either fight him off rip and risk dying to that same AoE attack if you don't get out of the dodge in time, getting jumped by his 17 other shadow clones, or getting, them doing the exact same attacks that he's doing to you. The only attack that he has that they don't is the insta-kill AoE. And they can do his unblockables and all that shit. It's just a gimmick fight. There's no satisfaction there. Like, it's very cool, but I have to run through all your minions so I can get a fair fight with you, or I have to risk RNG just fucking the fight. I have fought this guy for 20 minutes, and just out of like 10 of those deaths, I think we did like 10, 15, I don't know. It definitely wasn't 10, 15 attempts. But there only one time did 2 times in that whole 20 minutes did I think I died because of a skill issue. It's just stupid. I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm okay, bro. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for Star Wars to come out, bro. Well, maybe we'll hop up on a Metro or the Lost Planet or something. I don't fucking know. But look, until we meet in the next series or the comments, remember AV Nomad, because we know we up next. Sponsored by Atari, and I'm out.
Join a wee hoppin'. The octopus said the same thing to Yoshi. It's about be impatient, picking your moment. So snap out of it. You can't let a couple of losses blow you off course. You don't have to win now, just someday. Slow and steady wins the race, right? Well, it kills the octopus.